Hello lovelies, I hope you're all doing amazing. I'm gonna get straight into the video. I'm gonna show you how I use my tips for my silicone hand, which is from Red Iguana. I have two of them. One is the Ana Luisa one and the other one is called April, and I will be showing you on my Ana Luisa because that one is the one that's not broken. Anyway, so I'm picking up these tips. These are regular extension tips, coffin tips, and these are the ones that I use as my natural nails, and I have already picked out the sizes. I have them on my phone, so I know which sizes goes where, in which fingers, and what nail tips that fit on top of them. So I'm going to extend these tips with the Easy Tips from Glitter Planet UK, and you will see in just a second what I'm talking about if you don't know what I mean. So first of all, I'm just clipping up the sharp edges because these are going to go into the cuticle pockets of the silicone hand, and I don't want to ruin the hand in any way. So I'm just pressing them in, and as you can see, it looks like a natural nail in a way. Of course, it's not as curved, and obviously it's not a real nail, so it will have some it won't look absolutely perfect, obviously, but it is as good as it gets according to me. So I'm just clipping off all of the edges, and then I'm pushing them in, and then I'm going to buff the nails just so I can apply the tips, and then I'm just gluing on the tips as I would on a natural nail or a real person, just as an extension. So I'm just putting on some nail glue, and I'm just gluing the tips on, easy peasy. And I can use the glue directly on the hand because it won't touch the hand. Be careful so that the glue doesn't touch the hand because it will get stuck and it will ruin the hand. So just be careful. So I'm just going to place all of them tips on, and always buffing, making sure that it has proper adhesion, and give it a little bit of a push just to make sure that it really sticks on there. Nail glue dries faster if you apply pressure. It's the same with most glues actually. When you get a little bit of heat and a little bit of pressure, it will cure faster. So I will just do so on all of the nails, and then I will continue to file them with my sanding band on my e-file, just to make the process a little bit quicker. And because I'm using gel, I have to prepare the tips and I have to buff them and all of that, just to make sure that the tips, the gel stays in place. So I'll just do so on all of the nails, and that is basically how I prepare my tips for sculpting. If I do encapsulation or glitter and stuff like that, and I want to have longer nails, this is how I prepare my tips. They have no C-curve, they have no apex, they have nothing like that of any kind. They're just regular, it's like a base for building on top of, basically. And I usually take them out of the pockets, the cuticle pockets, to file them even more, buffing them, and then when I feel happy, that is it. And then I just cleanse and I go on with what I want to do on top of them. So as you can see, I'm just cleansing the hand here. As you can see, there is still quite a bit that you can put into the cuticle pocket, and boom, finished. So that is version number 1 on how I prepare my nail tips for my Red Iguana hand. Version 2 starts the same way, with picking out the same sizes as I used before, and then I'm going to use these full-on tips. These are the tips that you don't put at the tip of your natural nail as an extension. These are full-on tips. You've probably seen like a Prey and Gel X and all of those, but these are plastic, not gel. So they go straight back to the cuticle area. They're not an extension to put at the tip, as this is a tip, and the one I'm using now is the full-on tip that goes over the whole nail, and it has an apex and it has a C-curve, and it's already built in a way, so it already has that structure. And I'm putting them on my homemade orange wood sticks, and I've just applied them, I don't know what you would call them, some kind of tack. People say blue tack, but this is white. Anyway, I've placed the tips on there, and then I'm actually using super glue, and this is the reason why I put them on the orange wood sticks, because don't get super glue on your silicone hand. The silicone hands are really expensive, and if you put super glue on them, you will ruin them. I mean, flat out ruin them. They will break because the glue will just glue on and they will never come off ever. So then I'm just applying the tips on top of the other tips. So when I push them into the cuticle pocket, you will see in just a second, then you can see how the full tip actually looks like a real nail, like a finished built nail. Because you sometimes ask when you see my videos, you can see that it has a tip underneath the tip. So this is basically how I do it, and I do allow that to fully dry as well before putting them on the nails. So once I have applied all that glue and everything, I'm doing the same thing as the previous one, where I cut off the sharp edges so I don't accidentally damage my red iguana hand, and I'm filing, making the shape a little bit better, buffing the surface so that the gel will adhere and all of that stuff. And then here I have finished everything, and this is how it looks when it's in the cuticle pocket. So it looks more natural, it's like a finished built nail, and again it has that apex and everything, so it looks better, more aesthetically pleasing, like a finished nail rather than the other one. And yeah, I just do this on all of the nails, and here you can see as well, this is the tip that goes in, and then boom, I have a finished nail. So these are obviously shorter than the extreme length ones, so this is just a comparison between the first version that I have to build myself, it has no apex, and the other one has an apex. So this is basically how I do it. I hope this video helped you out a little bit, and this is how I prepare my hands. And again, they are from Red Iguana. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!